Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is James Ramos from At the Quarter Pole and my 2026 Louisiana Derby pick. And I like both Easterly and Emerging Market. Emerging Market is a horse that a lot of the wise guys like, and I got to go with that. Is that Chad Brown had won a mate in special weight at Tampa Bay Derby. Now, he didn't stay at Tampa Bay, but choose to run at Louisiana Derby than staying home and running against the Tampa Bay Derby. I have different opinions. I thought he maybe thought the race would be too tough, but further doing there, Catalano and also the Puma, rightfully so. So he moved to my opinion, an easier spot. And Mile 1 316 is one of the longest prep for the Kentucky Derby now. It used to be at a mile 1/8. They stretched it out a little bit long, so they're almost at a mile 1/4. Emerging Market's been raving a lot about how his last was an impressive maiden win. Though he's moving up in company, I'm sure this horse is going to get a lot of play. Now, being out of Candy Rye should suggest this horse should get a mile 1/4. I look at him to be on the improve. There's a multiple maiden special ways running in this race, and they're needing the points to get in the Derby. So I like both Emerging Market and Easterly. Easterly is a Brad Cox trained horse, and he won convincingly at the main special weight at Gulfstream Park. He's also moving in class. And the thing I recently like about Brad Cox is this is the time you have to be careful with him at a price. Normally, he's going to run horses that he thinks are tip-top shape, trying to get another entry going into the Kentucky Derby. He's a live horse, and he's also out of Uncle Mo. About one mile and 316 is about as much as this breed wants to go. Maybe a bit challenging at a mile and a quarter. So those two are the horses I like for the Louisiana Derby. Golden Temple, Sherry Naveau is going to start have this horse running with blinkers to keep up with the pace. And that makes a lot of sense, especially if he keeps the blinkers going into Kentucky Derby. Now, he dropped way out of it last race in the Resist Star Stakes, so he should be close in company in this race in the Louisiana Derby. Though it might defeat his late kick. Normally, his horse runs way out of it, as in the Risen Star Stakes when he was about 15 lengths out of it, turning for home. He was making late ground, but it was way too late to catch Cheap Honcho or Paladin. Cheap Honcho is a horse that's going to be the favorite right now after running second against Paladin, and that was a really good race. Now at 3-1, you have the question mark rings. Why is this horse 3-1 in morning line by the Horse Racing Nation? Will he be down? Will he stay even? I think there's going to be enough speed in this race with Autobahn probably going to press him a lot, and being out of Nyquist, and that's going to be the other Windstar horse in this. I think that also that's who's going to Emerging Market might press that pace. At a mile 1 316, I don't think riders are going to really go too fast. I think it's going to be more of a jockey race, trying to position a horse to stay in striking position, always leading up to the front end, looking at fractions between 23 and 48 flat. And I'm saying 48 because a lot of these horses will maybe not get the distance at a mile 1 316. And everybody say, well, how about Golden Temple with his late kick? See how his late kick. If he had run as well as he did 2 races ago, this is a done story. But he's only going to be the second choice around 72 to 92. I believe Golden Temple will be bet down, especially with the adding of the blinkers. This would be a very good race. Pavlonian that won the Sullen Derby didn't beat a lot of anything decent out there in New Mexico. He beat Express Kid, who Express Kid looked like he won the race. I saw the replay and I thought he did win the race from the inside, but to give Pavlonian, being out of Pavel, was a decent horse, not a G1 horse. He's going to go up in price, and that's how I see the race. I think, though, Emerging Market and Easterly will stay close on the outside, which is really good post to be at a mile 1 316 because he could jockey for position coming around for the clubhouse turn and going that long straightaway and staying striking distance Chip Honcho. So those are my 2 picks would be Easterly and Emerging Market. That's what I have for you today or early this morning. I'm James Ramos, and this is At the Quarter Pole, where winning and history run neck and neck. Have a good morning, ladies and gentlemen.